Should have killed Uncle Frank when I had the chance.
Shamiko Hiramoto spotted in TD Cosmetics at about 1 o'clock this morning as she left the building on her way to her car. I, along with other detectives, have interviewed her extensively this morning, and at this stage we are prepared to reveal only the following to the press.
Well. Jesus is taking me someplace. I will find her. I should have bitten her when I... Well, the second one got away anyway. The first one was Shamiko Hiramoto. The only victim of the Vernadeau serial killer. I guess it's back to another universe. I had her and Uncle Frank are shacking up. Should have killed Uncle Frank when I had the chance. Resistance. And then I'll find them. And then I'll make them all pay. The second one that got away anyway. The first one was Shamiko Hiramoto. Should have killed Uncle Frank when I had the chance. Should have killed Uncle Frank when I had the chance.
Oh, I'd try to explain it to you, Cassandra, but somehow I am certain you wouldn't understand it. The term ethics is alien to your consciousness. You just can't grasp it. Nevertheless, I'll try to spell it out the best I can. They keep dying, Cassandra. Young and perhaps undeserving. I mean, whether you're looking at these, 30 victims or more of the Murgatroyd serial killer, even Blatson the artist, and I was no fan of his. I'm no fan of any human, in spite of the Conclave's insistence that I'm some sort of fan of Lieutenant Skidder's. But be that as it may, thousands of them die daily of starvation, of wars, of acts of atrocity, of acts of violence. They're dropping like flies, Cassandra, and yet we're forbidden by the Conclave to intervene. We must remain uninvolved. We can't prevent their demise. So what's it all about? What's our purpose? What's the meaning of the entire universe, Come on. One moment they're here, the next minute they're gone. You and I see all of this. We watch all of this. We're cursed with eternity. Perhaps our eternal life, our eternal existence is not a blessing. Perhaps it's a curse, Cassandra. Have you ever stopped and thought about that? I doubt you have. I doubt you have. But I think about these things, Cassandra. I ruminate on these things. I stress over these things. I doubt you'll ever even be able to grasp the things which concern me, Cassandra. Questions of mortality, questions of eternity, ethical questions. All of this, I'm sorry, Cassandra. You may be one of us, but somehow you miss the point completely.
Oh my God, spectator, do you have any idea how condescending you are towards me? Who died and made you God? I can't believe what a pompous ideologue you've turned into. All these centuries of watching mankind has gone to your head, and not in a good way. Get down off your high horse, step down off of your moral pedestal and get a grip, spectator. I haven't heard so much existential bullshit since I sat in a philosophy class at the Sorbonne. If I were human, I would probably want to throw up right about now, but as you are so fond of reminding me, we're not humans after all, so I guess I will have to settle for some more wine. By the way, if you're ever in the mood for some really good entertainment, come back with me to the days of prehistoric humanity and sit back and watch as two artificial life forms, a living paper doll and a wooden creature, both from this present time, do a fabulous con job on these primitive humans. They've got those poor people thinking they are some kind of gods. Actually, maybe you shouldn't go watch them in operation, it might give you ideas, spectator, and I assure you that you and I are definitely not gods. You may think we are, but trust me, we're not. Oh gee whiz, why did I let you talk me into this get together? Oh gee whiz.
Fragger, I am indeed your leader, your Führer. I thawed you out after 70 years in cryogenic freeze because I was impressed with what I had read and heard about your interrogation skills. I understand that you are quite schooled in the techniques of torture used during interrogation. After I conquered the other universe and exterminated the vampire pestilence over there, then, my dear, I intend to go after the paper doll pestilence here in our own universe. And the architect of this vile, attempted overthrow of my dominion is, of course, two subhuman creatures artificially created. Flashy the paper doll and her cohort, Willie the Woodpulp Boy. I intend, once they are captured, for you to interrogate them as mercilessly as you deem necessary. I've heard rumors and stories of how you collected and made lampshades out of human skin. I'd like to see what you do with Flashy the Paper Doll once I turn you loose on her. And I imagine Woody the Woodpulp Boy would make some interesting artifacts as well. Yes, my dear M-God Osfager, you and I are going to have quite a nice collaboration. You will enjoy serving me. I am your new Führer. I am your new leader. I believe that you will serve me very well, my dear.
Well, what crazy scheme have you come up with this time? I've seen that look on your face too many times before. I have a feeling this one is really going to be something. What on earth are you scheming, my dear friend?
Sharon. I just had the most outrageous idea. You know, things are not
going well for me here in my own universe as a writer. But what if you and I were to move over to that other universe where I was a well-known and successful artist before my double over there was slain by the Murgatroyd serial killer? I'm already well known over there. And yes, I won't be the same Blatson exactly, but they know he was killed, and it would be like a resurrection of sorts. I can appear. I'll tell everybody up front that I'm from the parallel universe. I will tell everybody up front that I am the double of Blatson, the artist. I'll be loved. They'll have me on the Les Tomac show and everywhere else. I may not be an artist, but God knows I'm not any good at writing either. I haven't gotten anywhere with my writing. So I can play off of my deceased counterpart's fame and reinvent myself. I shall reestablish myself. I shall become the new Blatson the artist, Sharon, and you may accompany me. You will be a hit in that other universe. I understand your counterpart over there was a vampire, but I assume she received the vaccine and no longer is. Seems like most everybody did. And of course this war with King Pedestrian, he may be the king of the other universe, and I guess I'll just have to adapt to that once we get there, my dear. But we really do need to get away from this rampant vampirism. There's only handfuls of humans left in every city and town, and over there they've eradicated the vampire problem. So, my dear Sharon, what say we move? What say we switch universes? Come with me, my dear. It'll be a bold and wonderful adventure. Yes.
Attention Intel Tracking Center. This is your leader, King Pedestrian. I want to know what you found out about the whereabouts of Flashy the Paper Doll and this Woody the Woodpulp creature. What happened to them? Where are they? Where did they go?
Why yes, absolutely sir. Yes sir, King Pedestrian, we've tracked them all right. I have them on my monitor screen now. They went way back in the past. About 30,000 years back, sir, to be exact. Back in the time of prehistoric mankind, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, watch them, keep track of them. I'll decide later on if we want to mount an expedition to travel back into the past to apprehend them. In the meantime, if they move, if they go anywhere, keep track of them. The minute I get them back to our own time, I'm going to have them publicly executed. They will be destroyed. Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Yes,
King
sir.
Pedestrian.
Your Majesty, we'll be watching their every move, King Pedestrian. And we will alert you if they leave that time period and go to another one. We are at your service, sir. Yes, sir. Dr. von Vechten, President Quint has left the White House and is in a secure location nearby taking a smoke break. His Secret Service security detail has accompanied him, as usual, and they are discussing the current situation and recent events in both universes. It is nighttime.
So, President Quint, I'm glad that you were ready to get out of the White House and take a smoke break. And as you know, the Murgatroyd serial killer has already gone back to his original universe, and as you know, he's now been converted into a vampire, just as you are, sir, and as all of us are, thanks to your new wife from the other universe, whom you seem so dearly, and all of us are so indebted to. Yes, the real, as she's now Judy Quint, of course, the First Lady, but over there, she was Judy Vincini, the vampire.
I don't give a damn what she was over there.
Vampire.
I don't give a damn what she was over there.
Hi, my love. What I was over there. Over there, back in my own universe, I was the CEO of Vincini Cosmetics. But after Sharon C.L. Lowe turned me, I came over to this universe as a vampire, where I am now the First Lady after replacing my identical counterpart. And as you know, my dear, she is in a secure place and quite well. I bit her but have not completely turned her yet. She is quite comfortable, as you know. Now, my love, my dear President Quint, we must conquer the evil King Pedestrian in the other universe, and then we shall claim it as our own. Hi.